Ah, imagine if Astra was a math teacher. Well, hello class. Today we're going to be taking our textbooks. Turn our textbooks to page 73, chapter 4a. And we will learn how to do long division. Okay, now if you have a number, let's say it's really large, like 378, and you want to divide that by 7, what you do, chat, is you take the number and then you draw a little line over it. I don't know where this accent went from being like British to like Australian back to British. Fuck that, I'm too tired for that shit. Hence the cozy, I didn't want to get dressed. I'm not actually wearing anything under this. I'm just in my cozy, like, I gotta be careful. Anyway, hello chat. Cozy Mrs. Claus fit. Something. Wardrobe malfunction incoming? Hopefully not. The warm and cozy fit. How was your day? But I didn't study. I'm just fucking tired. I tried some new medicine yesterday. I think it might be making me tired because like I am fucking tired of shit. I had to rally just to get enough energy to start the stream. But we're here now, so hopefully I can keep myself going for a little bit. But I might have to end the stream early, but we'll see. I'm gonna try to go the full length, but we'll see. Because I am fucking tired. I'm so tired. And I have to go to the store after this. Man, I don't want to go to the store. I gotta buy shit. Fuck. Short stream today it might be. I'm not sure. Because I am so tired. Like, I just walked, like, I went over there to, like, put on, like, comb my hair at least before I fucking started the stream, and I just was like, ugh. Alright, the glasses are like hurting my eyes. Chat, would you like a Biscoff cookie? Notice. Working wife life is tough. What? What do you mean, like, not a stay-at-home wife? Like, you're at work wife? Like, aren't most wives like that nowadays? Give a cookie. Alright, go. I mean, it's what you get on the airplane. You know what I mean? Like, you fly United, they give you these. That cookie would be good with coffee. Yeah. I got a whole ass packet of them right here. You have to put that in the... Hello, Puck. Hello? Puck out of nowhere. Yeah, I don't have any coffee. I wish I had coffee. Maybe that would help me wake up if I had some coffee, but I don't. Puck, why did you come over here to snuggle with me so I could take a nap? Puck looking for napping place. She's thinking about napping right there, but she, oh, she lays down. Hi, Puck. You can't see her, but she's like right here. Right, she's right there. Hello, motherfucker. Like I ran out of coffee, but now I want coffee, but I ran out of creamer. Yeah, that sucks. I don't have any coffee. I don't have any way of making coffee. That sucks the most. I want to get one of those AeroPress things again, but I had one of those a long time ago. It makes really good coffee. Hello, Puck. It makes really good coffee, but I don't know, they're like $80 or something like that, or 40. They're not super cheap for what they are. And then you have to boil water separately anyway for it. They make a metal and glass AeroPress. I kind of want that. Honestly, I kind of want that. But it's like, as far as I know, it's expensive. Like, it's real expensive. So like, at that point, fuck it. I might as well just get like a fucking... What's the difference between an AeroPress and a French press? No kettle? I have a kitchen, just no kettle. So I have to like literally just boil a pot of water. Like just on the stovetop. I'm almost made it to 30 without coffee and I don't plan to start now. That's probably a good idea. I don't know, I feel like coffee is essential for my well, not coffee I guess, but just caffeine. I need caffeine. I like coffee though. I don't drink coffee as much as I want. Oh, Puck, you leaving? She's doing more investigation on. Give me Puck. Coffee is wonderful. I think it's the same. No, there's a kettle is like a specific thing. Like, it's specifically meant for boiling water. I don't know, does a teapot boil water quicker than, like, a pot of water? I really don't know. I know that, like, an electric kettle is, like, the quickest way to boil water for some reason. But then it's, like, then I have to use electricity. And I'm trying to use as little electricity as I can. Because it's, like, my electricity bills are already way too high. And so anytime I can get away with not using an electrical appliance, like I have a toaster oven, but I will usually like specifically use my normal oven instead of my toaster oven, just because my normal oven is propane, so I don't have to like use electricity with it. And it's like gas stoves and ovens are so much more efficient than electric stoves or ovens. It's like actually a thing. It smells gay in here. Do you have to just hold if you're brewing tea, not a heater? Hold on. Let me ask Grok. Grok! What is the quickest way to boil water? Quickest way to boil water is to use a microwave or an electric kettle depending on your setup. Fastest for small amounts. But doesn't microwaving water like make it taste bad? Hold on. YouTube. What's the best way to boil water? That's not what you're just defining what is and isn't boiling water. That's not what I want, asshole. I want like a comparative video. What is like the easiest way to? Okay, here we go. This is exactly what I was looking for. Holy shit, Hanny Real, what the fuck? Holy shit, fucking, oh my god, thank you, Hanny Real, for the $100. What the fuck? Thank you so much. What the fuck? I came out of nowhere. If anyone just really wants to know what the best way to boil water is. A little teapot, short and stout. Fit check? Holy shit. I'll do a fit check for that, even though I'm not wearing a fit. But I'll do a fit check. Can you send the rest to us? Not to. Thank you, honestly, thank you so much, Handrail. Thank you so much. Thank you. Pay your electricity bill. Oh. Alright. Fit check. Here, I'll just do it right here. Fit check. It's very cozy. It's the oh, that was close. I gotta be careful because I'm not wearing anything under this, so fuck. Pay your electricity. Clip. Thank you so much, Real, for helping me pay my electricity bill. You have no idea. You have no idea. Maybe put on some underwear on so you don't get accidentally banned. Well, I have underwear on, but it's not like I don't have anything under the or on top of the underwear, you know. Fuck, hey, real. And MVP of the stream. Prove it. Cute downstairs haircut? What do you mean? You didn't see my pubic hairs, did you? Cause I do keep that shit shaved. I keep that shit. You know, that's one of those. I had a realization recently about that, and this might be TMI, but you know, if I say this might be TMI, you know, it's gonna be a good conversation. So, I've been shaving my like pubic hairs for years at this point, and I'm just starting to wonder if is that going out of style? Like, should I not just completely shave them, or is that the best thing to do, or is there a more stylish, more attractive option? Like, should I do the landing strip, chat? Or should I just keep it completely clean shaven? Jenny called a kettle a water boiler, as that is a direct translation of German word, until I pointed out a Belgian Flemish friend called it the same and wouldn't believe it was called a kettle. Huh. It looks more feminine shaved. Bald is beautiful, Astra. Oh, shaved is best? Alright. Shaved is always better. Thank you, Nano Super Smash Brothers Melee, for the follow. Thank you so much. Fuck, yeah, I mean, I guess shaven is the best. I think I prefer shaven. I just didn't know if it was like... So, like, if it was the 70s and you had nothing shaved down there, you'd be like, whoa, what's wrong with you? That's weird. You shave it completely? Brazilian's the landing strip. Full leg plucking stream goal? I would do an electrolysis stream goal. I wouldn't like pluck my legs. I just shave my legs. But I want to get like electrolysis so I never have to shave them again, and they'll be fully just good. I want to get my whole body done with electrolysis, but electrolysis is expensive, so I can't really do that. Clean shaving is the best if you want to keep the Brazilian down there. You do it because clean shaving is the best. I don't have one. So wait a minute, is there anything, like, no sound? You don't need sound, really. You don't. It's honestly unimportant. You don't need it. But is there really a difference between, like, What kind of... Does microwaving make it sound... Does it make it taste bad if you microwave water?
And finally, we have the future, the induction stove.
What's this alien construction? All right then, let's see which of these appliances will reign supreme when it comes to speed and energy efficiency. So Jono, who are you backing for this?
In coffee every day.
But when you take it out, there's a below. So for our first test, the microwave. Huh?
Wow, Marcus. Well, with the microwave, and that was about 1,140
says 3 minutes 30.
watts-ish per second. So Marcus, why don't you...
But is it... I've heard people say that if you if you microwave water, it burns it. Which sounds kind of weird, to be honest. But does it, like, it makes it not taste good if you microwave the water. Is that true, though? Oh, dude, the kettle does it in 1:14. But I don't want an electric kettle, you know what I mean? I want something that can work with my gas stove. Like, I want to boil water quicker. Oh, fuck. I want to boil water, but, like, with my gas stove, you know what I mean? As long as the container's microwave safe? I already told you that is dumb. Dude, microwaves are just vibrating air. So it really is just the same. Huh. So if I wanted to make coffee, let's say, chat, my goal is to make coffee in the easiest way possible. Do I just get... Do I just get a fucking... Do I just boil it in the microwave first? Is that genuinely the best way? Sound is vibrating air. They vibrate in water molecules. Go to Walmart, buy a Keurig? I don't want... Okay, here's the issue, chat. I don't have money. So whatever I buy, I can't, like... I can't buy anything, really. The idea is that... I could just make something... Make it with things I already have. Unless, like, I can get, like, a French press. Because, like, what if... God damn it, Amazon. Always trying to dox me. I literally opened this incognito so you wouldn't dox me. But you do it anyway. Thank you, Amazon. French press. See, that's $13. Right? Like, that's not bad. Like, what is the best French press for the money? Because I kind of want some coffee. Kind of in the mood for coffee. But, like, if you make coffee in, like, let's say I buy one of those, like, real fucking cheapo, like, $20 Amazon Basics coffee maker. Those things suck, dude. They actually, like, suck. But what is the difference between, like, this? I think this one might be better. I like this one. What's the difference between, like, this and this, though? Oh, they come in different colors, dude? $50 for that? Oh, that's cool. I like that it's purple. I like that it's purple. The clear is also kind of nice. It's also cheaper for the clear one. Well, I do like the purple one, but since it's, you know, it's cheaper, I'd probably just go with the clear one. I don't know why you would do like this, because then you can't see inside it. You can't see if it's clean or not. This looks pretty good, but what's the difference between... Hi, Mom. Wrong scene? Oh, shit. Fuck. You fucking idiot. I told you guys I was tired, alright? I told you guys that I was tired before the stream even started, okay? You guys knew what you're getting into. This is not my fault. Hi, James's mom. You're always tired. I know, but fuck, dude. I'm real loopy today. Go to bed. Shush. What? Okay, chat. What's the difference between this and this? Dude, look how cool the purple looks, though, genuinely. Is it worth $10 just to have it, like, the 90s, like, nostalgia purple? Probably not, but I do like the 90s nostalgia purple. But it's like a whole $10 cheaper. Not that it matters, because I'm probably not gonna buy it anyway, but, like... I've had AeroPresses before. I've had an AeroPress before, and they're good. They're genuinely good. But this is... It's literally $10 more than this one, and what's the difference? What is tall and what is small? Yes. I do like the purple one is pretty good. AeroPress is I remember making coffee with the AeroPress and it was really, really good. Like I was really impressed by it. Like I really liked it. But it seems like the average price for these is $50, which is just expensive. I know I guess I don't have it on here. The AeroPress that I really want. Ooh, this one. This is the one I really want. Look at this, chat. Cause it's all made out of metal and it's glass. I tend not to like making things with plastic. So the fact that it's glass and metal makes me like it more. You know what I mean? Cause plastic like this is porous. Theoretically, this will get dirty and you won't be able to clean it because the coffee grounds will get inside of the plastic itself, and then you just won't be able to clean it because plastic is porous. But this one's glass and like metal, which makes me feel like it's a lot easier to clean, a lot easier to just keep nice. So if I were to buy any of these, I'd probably buy this one just because it's $100, dude. It's like, fuck, man. Is that worth it? And plastic leaches chems when hot. Yeah, for daily use. That's why, like, this one just has glass, right? That's just glass, and I don't necessarily like wood, because wood is also porous, but, like, this is just glass. Does this make an objectively better cup of coffee than this one does? Like, what's the actual difference here? Go to Tim Hortons for a double, bud. Get in the truck. Let's go, bud. Let's go, eh? We're going over to Timmy's to get some double there, bud. Wanna go out for a rip there, bud? Get some ketchup Lay's. On the way back, we'll grab some protein. Hey there, bud. Yeah. Show both. So it's basically this versus this. And it's like, if you get the clear one, it's $30. It's $39 for this. It's $40 for this clear AeroPress. It's the cheapest you can get in AeroPress. It's for $50 or $40, right? This one is $34. Well, I guess this one has plastic too, though. This one has glass too, and it's $10 cheaper. So it's only $20. So this is $40, $100, $40, $30, $10. What's the actual difference here? Get the traditional $40 one. Like, what's the difference between this? Because I really like this metal AeroPress, but like, if I decide that this is the one I'm gonna get, even if I decide I don't want to get something like this, like, I'm probably not gonna want to spend like $34 for a hot minute anyway. So it's like, I'm probably not gonna buy this. My best bet, honestly, if I just wanted coffee, would be to maybe just get something like this that's just like super small. Is this one even smaller? Is this cheaper? No, it's not cheaper. What if I get the 12 ounce? It's literally more expensive. As a quick hint, I usually tend to stick to items shipped and sold by Amazon. Items sold by 30 parties tend to become sketch. Yeah, this is true. But then you might have to pay more. I could get one of these, but I've heard these make the worst coffee you can possibly get. Like, I've heard that these are, like, notorious for making the absolute worst cup of coffee known to man. Every single person I've ever, like, known who's used one of these hates them. But a coffee maker is, like... for, like, the basic bitch-ass, like, Amazon base... and it's Black & Decker. Where's the Amazon one? Alright, here we go. Here's like a $20 coffee maker. So for $20 I could get this or this, right? But I've had coffee that comes out of these and it's not great. Like, I've had the coffee that comes out of these, man. It's not great. My girly swears by those? You mean those, the shitty one? What's the difference, really? It takes a lot of energy for Astra's body to look so young that it doesn't have enough energy for her to stay awake. But do you plan on making with it coffee? Yeah. I mean, what else am I gonna make with it? I need, like, I suppose if I really want to get into coffee again, though, I should get, like, a grinder. Because I like buying coffee in whole beans because it lasts longer and it tastes better when you do it. So then I need to get a grinder. And then I need to get, like, you know what I really want, chat? I want to be one of those real fucking nerdy, like, espresso guys that has, like, a cool espresso machine. This is really expensive. The coffee percolator. What is the cheapest way to make coffee? Is it just a French press? But if it is a French press, am I just gonna have to, like... Yeah, the percolator. Because I guess, like, honestly... From least expensive to most expensive, it looks like this is the least expensive option. Hold on, chat. Comparing every way to make coffee. Like those baller ass coffee setups? Yeah, like espresso machine. Like something like this. You know, it's got all the gauges and shit on it. You know, it's cool when it's got gauges on it, chat. That's cool, man. I like that. I like that. The more, like, hipstery it looks and not modern it looks, the better. Like this thing. It's gotta look like a horrible, like, ungodly machine. Very steampunk. I think my dad has one. I should just steal his. Yeah, I don't know. I like espresso machines. I kind of want an espresso machine, but the espresso machines are so expensive, and it's like, nah, I don't need it. I need like a normal coffee maker first, which I don't think I'll ever get that, to be honest with you. But here we go.
What's the best way to brew coffee at home, or what coffee maker should I buy? Dedicated magazine about the complete overall drip, pro, clever dripper, coffee brewing methods. We'll talk about French press.
That's the same one that I have in my cart. So, cause that's $20. That's pretty cheap, chat. Cause if that could do the same thing that this thing can do, but can it? What's the difference? You're rich enough to afford these? Why the hell do you think I'm rich enough to afford these, man? I don't know. I don't really want to spend even $20, to be honest with you. So I'm probably not gonna buy anything right now. Right now, I'm gonna drink that imaginary coffee, cause you know, fuck actually buying real coffee.
Pour over, clever dripper, aeropress, mocha pot, but also Ibrik Jezve, espresso, drip coffee, or coffee capsules. We'll show you each brewing method in action. We'll talk about its pros and cons and how it compares to other similar methods. Okay, so let's start with French press. That is probably the most popular and the most used coffee brewer in the world. Why?
Did you try a Kopi Luwak? Is that the little pot thing that he had? Yeah, I would try that. Or is that the coffee that's like been shat out by birds? Then no.
Because it's very simple and easy to use. It has.
You're rich enough to afford these, right? Rich. How rich do you think I am?
It's only 2 parts, a jar and
I live in a trailer park in Miami, Florida.
plunger with plastic or metal mesh. For brewing, you add ground coffee, pour hot water and let it steep for a few minutes. Then you press.
I need to make sure that I'm in frame. There we go.
the plunger down and pour coffee into a cup
Shut up by
or
cats?
cup.
Oh, if it's shut up by cats, then maybe.
Coffee usually get from French presses of a higher body. Flavors are more mixed and less transparent compared to pour-over coffee. And the liquid is more cloudy, as the filter mesh on the plunger doesn't collect all the tiny particles, as the paper filter does. Because the whole coffee mass is in contact with water all the time, coffee is immersed in hot water. The French press brewing belongs to the immersion brewing category. So what are some pros of brewing coffee with French press? It's easy to use and you can easily explain.
Chad, do you guys care about this, or should we watch something else? Stupidly expensive espresso maker? Yo, that's sick as fuck, actually. I'd buy it. I'd buy it.
To almost anybody. You don't need any extra filters.
For Family Guy.
Pouring is simple.
Family
You
Guy.
don't need any pouring kettles or pouring equipment. You can buy it relatively cheap if you don't opt for more fancy versions like we have. You can brew at bigger volumes. Big French
I'd
presses
buy that
are
for a
usually around
dollar.
1 liter.
I'd buy
And
that
without
for
some
a
cons
dollar.
of French press, it's difficult to clean. There is a sediment in the cup of coffee that you brewed. The brewing takes longer. It's not a brewing method if you need a coffee in a minute or so. It lacks a clarity of flavor known for pour-over coffee, unless you brew it for a really long time. Let's talk about pour-over coffee now. What you know is probably one of these 3 popular
Futurama?
brewers.
I've never seen
Ario
Futurama.
V60.
Alright, I'll probably watch. This is like a 17-minute video. I'll probably watch this like on my own time. I don't know, chat. I wanna drink coffee. I like coffee. This guy is full of shit. Why do you say that? Yeah, I don't know, chat. The French press works fine. Yeah, I mean, the French press does work fine. I probably, if I do get a cup of coffee, if I do get a coffee maker, I'll probably get one eventually. And if I get one, it's either gonna be this one. I think if I had any choice, I'd just buy this one. Because I like the glass. And I like the plastic, or the steel. I don't like plastic. But then there's still the rubber, like, fucking plunger, which still gets dirty, which I don't know if that matters. But, I don't know, I might just go with an AirPress if it's cheap enough, just like a normal one, and just know that I'm gonna replace it eventually. Because, like, I don't know, I just get, like, it's something maybe I shouldn't, but, like, every time I think of just cooking things with plastic, I get the ick. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm brewing this coffee in plastic. I think it's enough, just even for the mental aspect, where it's just kind of gross. Where I feel like I would enjoy a cup of coffee made out of this one purely out of the fact that it wasn't made with plastic. It's like, why, like, you could cook a chicken breast or an egg on a stainless steel pan and cook the same egg on a non-stick pan, and it's gonna taste the same, but I'm gonna prefer the one made on the stainless steel every time. Because I think cooking food on Teflon is gross. I just think it's gross, and I can't get it out of my head how gross it is. But it's like, this is $40 for this bullshit. For the plastic one. And then if I want to get the non-plastic one, it's fucking $100. Like, what? I don't have $100 to spend on fucking... I mean, I guess I did just get donated $100, so I guess I could. But I'm probably not gonna... I'm probably gonna go buy food with that. I'm probably just gonna go use that for food, which is slightly more important than coffee, unfortunately. So I think maybe what I'll just do is I'll figure out if this is a good way of making coffee, because this could work. But then if that doesn't work, I'll just use this. I'll just get one of these. Thank you, Disco Two, for the $20.
Go
Holy
get that
fuck.
coffee maker, idiot. Also, girl voice, please.
Wait.
Cheers.
Wait, what do you want me to? Which coffee maker do you want me to get? The the French press? Cause I'll be at the French press. You wanted girl voice? Okay. How much is? Oh wait, girl voice is $2 for 1 minute, which is $20. So that's 20 minutes. Okay. It's just the beans that they make the difference in how old they are. Yeah, the beans can make a big difference. And honestly, I know a lot of people don't like French press because it leaves like a little bit of like the coffee grounds in the actual coffee. But I don't really care about that so much. I like strong coffee, so I think that's like the biggest thing against, you know, the French press. It makes really strong coffee. But have you seen Google's VO3's new level of uncanny valley territory? No, I haven't. Vacuum coffee makers are cool. That sounds expensive though. I think it's hard to escape rubber completely. Yeah. Your toothbrush is plastic and you have an intimate relationship with it. This is true, but I'm not eating my toothbrush and I'm not eating my toothpaste. I realize that I'm probably like in consuming microplastics because I brush my teeth with a plastic toothbrush. But like at the same time, like I'm spitting all that out. Like I'm cleaning my teeth with it, right? I'm not consuming the plastic on purpose. It's not like I'm making something with the toothbrush that I'm actually going to consume. You know what I mean? Honey, you passed so hard at the voice. Oh, thank you. Hey, Astra, I invented a French toast waffles by putting bread in a square waffle maker. Wow. You're going to get a French press and get a stainless steel one? What's the difference between a stainless steel one and a glass one? I feel like a glass one would be easier to clean and keep nice. And then you can see it, like what's going on in there more. I use a bamboo brush? That's not a bad idea. I think so long, I was using those really soft toothbrushes for my gums that someone sent me, but I feel like it wasn't getting like, it wasn't strong. I need something like stiffer, you know, so it wasn't hard aggressive enough. I need something, so I had to get like an aggressive one. But you like having plastic in you? No, I usually use glass for the toys that I use too. Like, listen, I don't even use plastic toys, okay? Listen, I just don't like, putting plastic into my body. It's just a thing, you know? It's just a thing. Maybe it's unreasonable, but it's just a thing. I don't know, because, like, honestly, though, like, what if I just did, like, like, what if, okay, hold on, if I get... This one's $15. Is there one for, like, can I get one for, like, $10, please? Why do I have to spend $15 at least on a coffee grinder? Is it worth getting like a manual crank one, or is it like not worth it? Cause like, I mean, this is $15. That's not so bad, but I feel like it would be a pain in the ass to clean. Is this one easier to clean, or is it harder to clean, or is it just for hipsters? But it's cheapest. Oh, dude, this is $10. See, this is what I'm talking about. If I get this, and then I also get this. I think this might be the duo. That's, chat. That's $30 and I could have a coffee. I could have coffee for $30. More like $40 because I have to buy the coffee still, but I could have coffee for that much. Isn't sex toys plastic? Yeah, no. A lot of sex toys are glass, and those are the ones that I prefer. Because, you know, they're glass. The steel one hold the heat better and won't shatter. Well, I don't think the glass will shatter. Didn't realize glass is more preferable. I guess I learn every day. Well, I mean, you think about it, it's, again, plastic is porous. And so if you're putting it into a part of your body that has a lot of nasty stuff in it, it's, if you use a porous device every day to pleasure yourself, it's gonna, things are gonna get inside of that plastic, and there's no way to, you just gotta have to throw it out eventually. It's gross. It's like, I don't really like using even for like bongs and stuff like that for like weed. Like if they make plastic bongs that are made out of silicone, and those are great for people who can't like not drop a bong or anything, but they're kind of gross because like that stuff is getting inside of that silicone and it's never coming out, and it's nasty. It can get grody and moldy. It's just gross. Glass is just easy to clean. There's nothing. It's really easy to like clean bacteria off of it, and it's not porous, so you can use it forever without worrying about it getting like gross. Honestly, silicone just sucks. Why not just make coffee Fight Club style, Your Highness? How do you make coffee Fight Club style? It's been like 10 years since I've seen that movie. Put a Magnum condom on it. Don't get a manual crank because of your busted wrist. Well, yeah, but the non-manual crank costs $5 more. So I still feel like the manual crank could probably just make a better cup of coffee. First of all, don't talk about it. Cheaper than using condoms. Fit check? God damn it, I'm so tired. I don't want to get up and do a fit check. I'm not even wearing a cool fit. Oh my god. See, I gotta be real. See, look at chat. Whoa. I gotta be really careful. Fit check. Now, like, every time I get up to move, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I have to go to the store after the stream chat because I need water, I need paper towels, I need cat food. Like, I have to go to Walmart after the stream. But I'm so tired. Like, every time I get up, I'm like, you know when you're like dizzy, you have to keep analyzing whether or not you're like safe enough to drive. And I don't know if I'm there yet, chat. Like, I don't know if I would drive right now. You hate working out, so get a non-crank? Well, yeah, but I don't know. I would get the non-crank, but I feel like being able, how hard is it to crank? Like, if it's like 30 seconds of cranking, I don't know if I care that much. Is it worth $5 to avoid 30 seconds of cranking the fucking thing? This is not entirely accurate. Well, not entirely. Like, I do use silicone every once in a while, but I do like glass. Because silicone, it has some give to it, and so you can go harder with it, because there's some give, and it's not gonna fuck you up. It's not gonna fuck up your insides as much if you're going real hard in the paint. So, it just depends on, you know, the level of activity that you're doing. You could limit or redeem on fit check? Yeah, but that's no fun. $5 once for cranking every day? Dude, if I could get $5 for every time I jerk off, I would be gooning. I would be gooning non-stop. I could jerk off twice an hour, which means I'd be getting at least $10 an hour. That'd be pretty good. I dropped my monster condom that I used for my magnum. I dropped my monster condom that I used for my magnum dog. Spend $5 to skip cranking the coffee grinder? Yeah, probably. I don't know. Either way, I'm not buying anything right now because as much as I kind of have like a craving for coffee at the moment, I don't think it's worth it. Like, I need to spend money on food, not needless things. I don't need coffee, chat. I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I need it! You would go into a full Maddie Gooning mode? Yeah. Hello, my fellow gun nuts and degenerates. Hello. Then why are you searching for coffee makers then? Well, because I like to dream, chat. I like to dream. Oh damn, this thing looks like a piece of shit. Maybe I shouldn't get this one, chat. This one doesn't look very good. Wow. Dude, it's like every fucking review is like, this thing is awful. I can't tell if like, because that's all of the pictures. Every review that has pictures in it is like talking about how bad it is. Okay, well maybe not. Maybe I won't get this one, chat. Maybe I won't skimp out on the cheapest thing. I could go $5 cheaper though and get this. Is this better? Handle melts. Okay, well that's fucking what? The handle literally melts? What the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this shit? It's not even like a one-off thing. Like, a lot of people are saying that. So maybe I should just go get an AeroPress. Because an AeroPress seems like it's cheaper, easier, and faster. But then if I don't want to have plastic, I have to spend $100 on it. That's just fucking stupid, chat. I just want a fucking decent French press that doesn't cost goddamn hundreds of dollars. God damn it, chat. I just want coffee. Get an Italian espresso kettle. Or a cheaper portafilter machine. What is this? What is that? Italian espresso kettle. Actually, you kind of look like Santa Claus. Oh. Merry Christmas. Is that a faux bottom or an original? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know, chat. I feel like coffee is one of those things that you get what you pay for. You know, if you go for a cheapo kettle that's $15, then you're gonna get a cheapo product that makes bad coffee. But if you spend like $50, you'll get a decent cup of coffee, I guess. I mean, I'm looking, there's some cute ones on here, right? But like I like this one. But for $30, like if I had $30, would I buy the cow percolator, or would I buy would I just buy the AeroPress? And the answer is I would just buy the AeroPress. But I feel like part of what you're paying for with the AeroPress is the portability, and I don't care about that because I'm not taking it anywhere. I'm just gonna fucking leave it here. I'm not moving it, so I don't care if it's glass. I'd rather have it glass. God damn it! Why does it have to be so expensive? Fuck. This fucking sucks, chat. God damn it. Hebrew puns? Hebrew? Yeah, this is $280 for a fucking espresso machine. And it's like, yeah, I mean, that's a nice espresso machine, probably. But, you know, it's fucking... Oh, man. You don't need all of that URL. Gotta use tiny URL, man. In this episode of Now Chat, I've been thinking I'm thinking of buying these. It's probably not gonna happen. Okay, well the difference is I'm not thinking about buying it. I'm just looking at it. I'm trying to see, chat. What I do is I like to, when I buy something, I like to be really sure that it's what I want. So I'll do research for like months beforehand before I actually buy it. Because I know if I am gonna buy one of these, I'm probably not gonna have enough money to buy one until like probably sometime next month. And so then I have to think, okay, if I'm gonna buy this next month, I gotta determine the absolute best option before then. But I don't know. Yeah, it is a need-want situation. See, but like, it's okay to dream about wants, right? Because like, I don't need a coffee maker. I don't need coffee. Like, in any, like, there's zero part of me that needs a coffee maker. But like, I want one. I want one. So I can dream about buying one, can't I? Is it on your wish list? I don't think so. I should put it on it. I don't really sign into Amazon that much anymore. I should. Be me, weak, holy tariffs cheaper in Germany? Damn, 3,000. Why are you linking shit that I absolutely can't ever dream of affording? There is no reality where I buy this machine. Like, zero. $4,000 for this shit? I'm never buying this. Like, that's never gonna happen. I will literally never purchase that machine. There are, like, several things that I would buy before that if I had that kind of money. Astra's a bargain shop where your mother would be proud. I'm just flexing? Oh, okay. Alright, Mr. Moneybags. Why don't you share a little? Vacuum maker is glass and stovetop. Don't worry about the price. Very nice coffee. Don't know about the price. Here, let me look it up. Vacuum coffee maker. Queen Astra always gets what she wants. I think IKEA had a decent coffee press. Let's see here. Yeah, it doesn't look that cheap. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. It looks really cool. Like, some of them look, I mean, $40 is not too terrible. Oh, this one's only $36, chat. Look at that. I mean, this is cool though. Like, this is some like fancy shit. This is like some crazy this is like, you see this in somebody's house and you're like, wow, what the fuck is that? I don't like that it comes with that brush. That makes me think that it's hard to clean. It probably is pretty hard to clean. This one looks fucking cool though, I won't lie. I don't even know how this works, but it looks cool. Black & Decker coffee maker. Yeah, but if you buy like just a normal coffee maker, it's never good. It makes shit coffee. Like, if you're gonna buy like just a dedicated coffee maker, you're gonna have to spend like over $100 before you get something that makes decent coffee. I'd rather just buy like an AirPress. You can get really good quality out of an AirPress. See, this French press is $20. Which is not, it's not as cheap as it's not as cheap as the other French press, but it's about the same price, like, as the other one I was looking at, that was, like, cheaper. Like this one, it's the same price. It's literally $7 cheaper normally. I think this one looks like it'd probably be better because it doesn't have any plastic or anything to melt. That looks not bad. It's probably pretty good. This is probably what I would buy, honestly. That is pretty nice. I like that. I like it, chat. I'll probably buy this. Or I'll just save up and buy the AeroPress. I could also see myself doing that. I could just see myself saving up and just buying, like, this. Or something, you know? Just like to have it. I don't know. I'll get something eventually. I'll figure it out, chat. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Hello, Spaghetti Nutella. A portafilter is as complicated as I'm willing for a coffee machine to be. I have a small portafilter. It took me 50 minutes for a cup of coffee. 50 minutes isn't terrible. If you look, you can find in US. I mean, yeah, the IKEA is pretty nice. That is a nice one. Something €9, which I don't know how much that is in.
Hey, is anybody?
I don't know what that is in freedom units, but.
Anybody want coffee? Who wants coffee? I just made a fresh pot of coffee. Does anybody want coffee? Who wants coffee? Does anybody want coffee? Who wants coffee?
What the fuck is going on, man?
Do you want coffee?
Listen, you're fucking...
I just made coffee. Does anybody want coffee? Who wants? Buddy, do you want coffee?
I need that, man. I need that to
Do you-
Oh, what a legend. I love that guy. I love that man. I want some coffee. Would you like some coffee? I just made a first batch. You look amazing today. I'll thank you, last outlaw. Let's see. Can I just go to my local IKEA? You could do it like my ancestors. Pot of water, coffee, grind, cook, and filter through a towel. I don't have a towel that I could use for that. Ah, so it's $12 in US units. There's one in Tampa. I could probably have it shipped, but I don't know. I could probably have it shipped. $12 is pretty good, so maybe I'll just buy this one. Or maybe I'll just buy the other one. I don't know. I'll do some research. If even I want to go the French press route, I don't really know. Careful you're doxing? No, I didn't dox. It's IKEA. It can't be terrible. I mean, I don't know. The IKEA furniture does not spark confidence. I've like had, and I guess I haven't really had IKEA furniture before though, so maybe I don't know. Zip code? I saw it. It was not my zip code. Fuck, I'm so fuck. So girl voice is up, but fuck, dude, I'm tired as fuck, chat. I have to go to Walmart. How am I gonna drive to Walmart right now? I don't even think I can. What am I gonna do, chat, if I can't wake up in time to go to Walmart? This fucking sucks. Fuck tired, I'm so chat. Imagine being Christopher Columbus and bringing coffee back to Europe like a drug dealer. Dude, I want coffee. I want a coffee so much. I want to buy coffee. I want to just be able to make coffee, god damn it. I wish I had a French press. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Says the guy who works in security and has to handle with IKEA bullshit, alarm system, broken exterior doors on a regular basis. I don't know, I could get that from IKEA. I don't think... Yeah, why does it think that's my zip code? That's definitely not my zip code. Fucking, I could get this, but it's like, is it gonna ship it to me? Like, is it gonna be 12? Is it gonna be the same price at the end of the day? Like, if I buy the other press from Amazon, is that gonna just be better? Or is that gonna be cheaper in the long run? Because the stainless steel one looks pretty decent. The only problem is it's like there's people talking about how like the paint chips off sometimes, but it looks pretty decent other than that. I don't like the styling. I hate the modern like aesthetic of this. Like I hate the handle. I think the handle's really like awful looking. Like I feel like this one is better. This looks better. But is this one better? I don't know. I really don't know. And like the other problem with the French press or the AeroPress, you have to buy these little paper things, and that's just another thing you have to buy, which I don't like. Or should I just like, should I just say like fuck it and just buy like a decent French press? Let's go by ratings. Because if I'm gonna have to wait to buy it anyway, like... Ninja coffee maker? I don't like Ninja as a brand. I think they do too many things not great. Like, I wouldn't buy a Ninja coffee maker, I'm gonna be real. Like, I just wouldn't. It's a Christmas tree ornament. I hate that handle. I hate that design. It's just such an ugly design for a coffee maker. Oh, no, I like that. I like this. I like that a lot. I like that. I like that a lot, chat. I like it a lot. I want it. I want it. I probably want 12 ounce. I could buy something like that. I could buy something like that. I could buy an ugly thing like that. I mean, that one's even cheaper, but like, fuck, I hate that color. Or I hate that fucking handle. Even the one that I like has that handle. I'd rather get something like this. I don't know, it's one of those things, I'll have to just do like a shit ton of research and find out what the best option is, and then I'll have to wait. Sweet Mountain Dew better than coffee? No, of course not. But I'm trying to actively cut back on my Mountain Dew intake, and so if drinking more coffee does that, then I'll do that. Rainbow is rad. Ninja equals China. Yeah, I don't like Ninja. Do not buy Ninja. They are anti-repair to the extreme. They just seem so like consumerism. Like I bought a Ninja. Like you're paying for the brand Ninja, and I just think they're like Ninja got their start with their fucking blender, right? Like the Ninja blender, and it was supposed to, the bullet or whatever is supposed to be like great, and then they started making everything else, and it's like, how about you buy a Ninja air fryer and a Ninja microwave and a Ninja coffee maker? Like fuck you, Ninja doesn't know how to make a goddamn coffee maker. Suck my dick. What about just trying Colombian nose candy? Well, I do live closer to Colombia than I used to, but I don't have enough money for that. If I don't have enough money to buy a French press, just like off the if I don't have enough money to just on a whim buy a French press, I don't have enough money to do coke. I don't have enough money to do coke. Like, if you have enough money where you can just be like, oh, I'll just throw 20 bucks at this and buy a French press, then you might have enough money to do cocaine regularly. I don't have the money just to go, I'll just throw 20 bucks at something without any thought. I don't have that kind of money, chat. For real. I don't have that kind of money. Which means that the nose candy is not on the list of in my budget things. Buy glass or stainless steel acrylic plus heat was bad. Yeah, glass or stainless steel I think is the way. Last time you cut out back on Mountain Dew, you immediately went back to Dew. Yeah, because I fucking like realized I was getting like half my calories from Mountain Dew, which is not good. That's the problem, Chaz. It's not good. But I've gained a little weight, so I feel like I can now cut back on Mountain Dew without worrying about like getting underweight. And take a puff from my pink slush flavored vape. I want to buy that expensive Jura coffee machine to cut down my energy drink intake as I sip my another Monster Ultra. You don't need money to do coke. Just find a hard rich dude. Yeah, but like then you have to like. You can't have like a boyfriend. You have to be like with this old dude and just do his coke. I don't know, man. Coke is one of those drugs where I'm just like, I've thought about it and I'm just thinking, I think I'm just gonna avoid Coke. I think I'm just gonna do that. I think that's one of those drugs, it's mainstream enough to the point where I feel like if I really want to do it, I could. But I think I think that's just, it's one gonna be one of those drugs where I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna do that one. I think I'm gonna sidestep that one. I don't know if that one's it, man. Cocaine is much cheaper in Florida than in Iowa. I bet, yeah. I don't know, it just seems like not a poor person drug, you know what I mean? Weed is a poor person drug. Fucking cocaine? Nah, dude. I'd like to see the new Astra arc, to be honest. If you ever read about a guy ODing on caffeine and pink lemonade slush, that's me. Caffeine and fucking nicotine. Pink flavored nicotine. Oh wow, why are you doing nicotine? Because it's flavored. What flavor is it? Pink! We are cooked, chat. Our generation is cooked. I was watching a video the other day about like Rust. I don't know why I got recommended like one guy's YouTube channel where he does like Rust trolling, and I thought it was funny, so I kept watching. And then I got like, so obviously because I watched like 1 or 2 Rust videos, YouTube thinks that I am a Rust aficionado, and so that it wants me to like, it keeps like pushing content on me. And I watched this video, and I swear to God, it made me like uncomfortable while I was watching it, because I realized like halfway through the video that not only was everything in the video like fake and not real, it was marketed towards kids in a way where it shouldn't have been, and the advertisement was so sleazy. I've never felt gross after watching a YouTube ad like on the guy's channel, but that made me feel gross. You know when you watch an ad on YouTube and there's like a clear cut between, we're in the video now, we're talking about video things and everything that has to do with this video, and then right now we're gonna take an ad break and talk about the sponsor of this video. You know, there's a clear shift in tone, so you can tell when it's an ad. I can tell almost immediately when an ad starts, and it's just like, that reminds me of why you should always be careful online and why you should always buy no skip. It's like, okay, yeah, this is an ad. It's a change of voice, you can tell. But this guy, he was slick with it. He brought it in right. He was like, it was like so slick in it. Like before I knew it, it was like, where did this come from? Ad all of a sudden, right? He really just slid that in there. Like he used lube to get that fucking ad in there. It came. It was just like. But the worst part about it is, it's gambling. It was just straight up gambling. It was an ad for a Rust gambling website. And so I'm watching this video, which I feel like is clearly the way that it's like the music is so loud and so annoying. The way that he talks, the way the video is like presented with all like colors and shit. It's clearly marketed towards kids. Like clearly. this video is for like 15-year-old boys who are just watching like Rust videos, and dude, this ad, that is immoral. That is wrong. Like that is there's a problem. This is why Gen Z is addicted to gambling. Like if you're like a little, you know, dumbass kid, and you're watching the funny trolling videos, we took over this entire Rust village just by door hacking, code hacking, whatever the fuck it's called. It's like, first of all, the villages that they're raiding, the bases are so like aesthetic and colorful and perfect that it's like there's no way that they didn't just build that for this video. There's no way that they didn't just get a bunch of people all together in like a group call and was like, we're gonna host our own private Rust server and do this video. There's no way they didn't do that. I guarantee you they did that. But it was like the juxtaposition from this like kid-centric gaming video to gambling advertisements. It blows my. We are cooked, chat. Chat, we're cooked. I didn't vape in 8 years, but now I'm stressed because moving is not going as great as planned. Not at all. So waiting for my 200K 1 month after it should be on my account, while pink lemonade nicotine shall rise again. That's fair. That's understandable. Immonicable. I hope that gets worked out for you. That sucks. I'm not sure how moving works in Germany, but that sucks. I love when people restore guns channels. Yeah, those are nice. Gambling ads were quite common. YouTube is cracking down on them. I fucking hope so, because that's fucked up. Dude, that's fucked up. Like, I remember when I was growing up and like playing CSGO a lot, there were kids addicted. Like, I remember I knew people that were like my age, like when I was a teenager, that were addicted to gambling. But it was like they couldn't tell they were addicted to gambling because it's like, oh, it's CSGO skins. It's not real gambling. It is real gambling. It's like, hey, yeah, I just had this, I just got this sick $400 skin, bro. Look at this. You talk to him the next day. Hey, where'd that skin you had go? Oh, I lost it. I bet it, and it's gone. It's just gone. What the fuck? Send me the RX-7, $4,500 last offer. You want $4,500 for that car? You're fucking out of your mind. Out of your mind. At least give me an offer that's like reasonable. You're out of your mind if you think that car's worth $4,500. It's worth at least $6,000. At least. At a minimum. I'd have to inspect it though, because if it's rust, then maybe. But like, if it's got no, it didn't have rust when I parked it. But if it doesn't have rust still, then there's no way. There's no way it's $4,500. It's a $6,000 car at least. With the engine in it, maybe even $8,000. Cisco Lotto. Moving is usually terrible. Yeah, it is. It really is. We know the world will end once Mr. B starts promoting gambling. Hey guys! On today's video, we're sponsored by CSGO Slot. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, the massively online multiplayer video game. And dude, does that game suck? That game has to suck, right? They shilled the fuck out of Raid Shadow Legends for ages, but that game has to suck, right? And now the gamers IRS wants me to hear from me because we sold our apartment. If I didn't have enough on my plate, at the least I should not be obliged to pay anything according to what I've read on the web. I'm fucked, aren't I? I don't know, man. You live in Germany, so that shit's different. I don't know. If you were in the U.S., I'd probably say you were fucked, but you know. Because, like, if you move into a new house, like, if you buy a new... I know, like, apartments in Europe are more like houses in the U.S. So if you sell a house, and then you buy a new house, you have to make... You have to pay taxes on the house you sold. Because you may... If you sell a $200,000 house, it's basically like you got paid $200,000. And so it's recorded as income by the U.S. government. So if you sell a house in the U.S. for $200,000, then you're gonna have to pay income tax for that much money, and wherever like you sold it, right? So if like I don't know what federal income tax is at the moment, but like you have to pay that. So you may have, if you sell a $200,000 house, you might have to pay like $8,000, $10,000 in just taxes. But if you sold that house and you moved into the new house, but you haven't gotten paid for the old house yet, you shouldn't have to pay taxes, because it's like you haven't made the money yet if it hasn't hit your account. If you've technically made it, and then they're like, well, our books say that you should have this money, but you're like, well, I clearly don't have the money yet, and then that would probably be something we could do. I don't know. Was it Raid Shadow Legends or League of Legends? I don't remember. They're all fucking forgettable gaming slop. No, Raid Shadow Legends is the ads, the stupid mobile ad. League of Legends is just a gay game that no one should play. So you have lived it for at least 3 years straight. I hate moving in both. It's terrible. Both my parents in the 70s and I mostly did all the work, and my fingers got smashed under my fridge. Yeah, moving is terrible. Like, it generally is. Like, every time I have moved in my life, which hasn't been much, I've moved only a couple times in my life, but it is such, like, an emotionally, like, draining thing to do, to take up your whole life, you know, and just move it somewhere else. It's horrible. It's horrible. Germany isn't scary unless... Germany isn't scary unless that one little funny party gets more power, so we must legally limit the amount of power this one party can get, because we just don't like them. Yeah, dude, I fucking hate moving. I hope I don't have to move for a little bit. I'm really hoping I don't have to move. It's like, I really don't hope I have to move. I would hate to move again. I heard it was a wonderful 1930s time. Germany in the 1930s and the 1920s might have been the worst time to be in Germany. I don't know. It depends on who you are, I guess, because if you're like, probably for me it would have been worse in the 40s, because, you know, but the 30s had the Weimar Republic, dude. That shit was fucked up. That's when bread cost, that's when you had to, like, bring a wheelbarrow of, like, cash to buy one loaf of bread. That's your financial advisor's disclaimer. Not financial advice. Speaking about moving, you ever find that gun? What, my little 22? No, I don't know where it is, and it's very upsetting to me. I know it's gotta be here somewhere, right? Because it was not in the old apartment. Like, I cleaned that place out. There was nothing left there. There was no way it could have possibly been left in the old apartment. So I just have to find it. I just don't know where it is. It's somewhere. Is Astra cold tonight? A little bit. We talk about a certain party that's 20% of the voters voted for, including me, all, but it gets sushed by everyone else. I think so. I'm talking about the party that literally made the German parliament so upset that they had to band together just to prevent them from getting more power. It's like, no, we can't allow this party to exist because it reminds us too much of another party that existed 100 years ago. And so we're gonna do what that party 100 years ago used to do and actively bar political beliefs from being viable in government because we don't like them. You still have the Snickers inventory somewhere. It might be with the bats, though. I'm not sure. I read a review of a Mass Effect 3 and they said the ending had a worse conclusion than the 1930s. Damn. How can Asher be cold in their apartment when it's 75 degrees? 76, actually. And I'm like cold-blooded or something. Mel Brooks, springtime for mustache, man. Springtime for mustache. Springtime for mustache man in Germany. I love that movie. That's a great movie. Mel Brooks in the 80s and the 70s. I fucking love that movie. That was like one of Gene Wilder's first appearances, like, on the screen, right? That was one of his, like, first breakout movies, wasn't it? I love that. Gene Wilder is probably my favorite actor. That's such a boomer answer for what a favorite actor is, because Gene Wilder was, like, done making movies by the time I was alive, but, like, fuck, I love Gene Wilder. Astra's Funky Disciples Party. Guys, it's the Astra's Funky Disciples Party. God, I want to talk about politics. I know everybody hates politics. So I'm not gonna do it. God, I want to talk about politics. I see shit in the like. I'll see Twitter like ranting about something, and I'm just like, this is just. It's not true, Twitter. This is fucking false information you're spreading. You fucking bastards. Mel Brooks is fucking still alive. Mel Brooks is still alive, and that's crazy. Though he's sold out, so he's basically already dead because he's sold out. Sold out hard. He sold out real hard. I guess I can't blame him too much because money. But like, damn, if you're already that old anyway, just why you already have enough money. You don't need more money. Damn. Yeah, why'd you have to go and ruin it? You should go and fucking ruin fucking. God damn it. My favorite actress is Jennifer Love Hewitt. I don't know who that is. Twitter's fucking gay. Yeah. I like rock, but that's pretty much it. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Yeah. You can't sell out if no one wants to buy in. Well, people wanted to buy it because, like, there was so much hype around that. I was excited for it, honestly, but History of the World Part 2, or it just didn't work. It just didn't work. Such a fit, it's a cozy fit. I know it is really cozy. Is German scary? Reminds me of an Asian female body found next to my gun range just a couple of weeks ago. What? Just a body was found next to your gun range? That's concerning. I don't like that. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's like, isn't Germany supposed to be safe, y'all? Isn't Germany supposed to be like, you know, America, but better because it's European and not America? Isn't it just how it's supposed to be? Because, you know, you spent the past decade vilifying America to be this horrible place because it's like America and shit, but now it's like Germany's a bad place. And again, I'm turning Australian. It's like I can't really do a British accent if I just keep... Really, if I just do an accent in general, it's gonna go back and forth between being Australian, New Zealand, and British. His German accent. Yeah, it's just, yeah, my German accent here. Right here in Germany, doing all German things. I have the right to make fun of Germany, though, because I am like 80% German, so I feel like that gives me the right to talk about Germany. Straight in the 90s, my actors were Stallone and Jean-Claude Van Damme. I've just seen memes about Jean-Claude Van Damme. I don't actually think I've seen any of the movies that he was in. I don't want to point fingers, but a refugee camp half a mile from here. Oh damn, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's problematic belief you got right there, man. You get thrown in jail for saying shit like that. Have you been to Germany? No, but I really want to go. I want to know more about my German ancestry. I know so much about my Norwegian ancestry, but I don't know anything about my German ancestry. I gotta ask my grandma. She's getting old, so I gotta ask. I have a great-grandmother who's German from that side that I should probably get, like... probably ask, like, my grandma to talk to my great-grandma about that kind of stuff. Because I'm interested in, like, who my ancestors were on that side, because she would know more. She might know, actually, like, how my ancestors from Germany came over. That would be more interesting to me. Sans Australia a little bit. Nah, see, what we got here is a New Zealand accent, and that's now we're New Zealand there. And the difference between a New Zealand accent and the Australian accent is very minute. Unless you live there, and then you can really tell if it's a New Zealand accent or not. But otherwise, you really can't tell, can you? That refugee camp is basically just across the street from my place. That's the reason why I'm moving. Oh damn. That's interesting. You should DM me after the stream in Monaco. I want to hear the details. I want to hear like from like the perspective of someone who actually lives there. Because like when you're in America and you're hearing about like the refugee crisis in Europe, it's like I feel like there's a disconnect that Americans don't really understand, or at least didn't understand until recently. I feel like America only recently understood like the problem that like immigration was causing here. I remember back in like 2016 watching like how much of a problem it was in Europe. And it's like, but I feel like at that point we didn't really have it as bad here in the US, but it got real bad real quick. Give me your best Southern accent. Here's my best Southern accent. I can do it pretty good, I think. Tell you what. See, now I live in the South now, so I really can do a good Southern accent, because I live in the South. When you live in the South, I feel like the Southern accent kind of absorbs into your veins and shit. It makes everything go all psychotically. It makes you go, it really makes you feel like a real cowpoke. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, went off the rails there a little bit. You see, if you just put that buzzing all there all psychotic like and just send her home and all fucked up, the fucked upness of it will just keep it all together like, right like, you know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? German elites have embraced some really self-destructive policies. And well, German elites have a history of doing that, don't they? Huh. That wasn't a southern. That wasn't a southern accent, boy. You don't know what a southern accent is, then. If you don't know what a southern accent is, you see, and here in the South, we call it nader season. We don't call it tornadoes because we don't like to spell the sound the word out tor. So we just say the word nader because that's just how it's done. And I'll tell you what, fucking Sagogly is some primo Appalachian mountain speak, and if you don't understand that, it means just you ain't from the South. Mm-hmm. It's a clash of cultures, failed integration, religious fundamentalism. Interesting. Tell you what. As a sleepy southern accent. My theory is that the German government are trying so hard to keep the far right that the far right keeps growing. It makes sense though. It's like I feel like there's definitely a sentiment in Germany that they don't want to repeat what happened 100 years ago, and that's totally understandable, but there's also, like, I feel like, I don't know, what if you don't really, like, learn the lessons of past, you're doomed to repeat them, and I feel like a lot of what they're doing in Germany is just creating the very same conditions that caused what happened in the 40s to happen in the first place. It's like, if the Weimar, the bad mustache man Germans could not have existed without the Weimar Republic. It was that environment that forged the German people into the war machine that they became in the 40s. Like, found Astra if she was born in the South.
I was riding along this morning, minding my own business in my little truck with my windows rolled down, and I stopped at a red light, and a big truck pulled up behind me, an 18-wheeler with 2 men inside. And as soon as the light turned green, they went to blowing their horn at me about 3 times. Then they flew up beside me and started cussing and screaming and hollering, telling me to pull over. Well, I don't think you want me to pull over just because I sat at a red light for half a second after it.
I need to carry more. I need to carry my gun more. I'm just so, like, conscious of it, and I feel like one guy I think saw that I was carrying one time, and now I'm like nervous and I don't want to do it. The left is the new right. Well, left and right, it's all the same. Like, that's the term left and right. It's like it's a bad way of categorizing politics. My theory is that, oh yeah, Appalachia's not the South. What do you mean Appalachia's not the South? What do you consider the South? Fucking Miami? Alright, chat. I gotta go to the store I'm surprised you don't always carry for how small you are. I should. I need to more, but I've always like, cause like it's hard now because it's summer, and so it's more it's difficult to like actually conceal because I have to wear thinner clothes to actually not burn alive. And I don't know. I was wearing like a sweater over it one time, and I swear to God, you could not see. Like, there was no way a normal person could tell that I was carrying. But some old guy was like, "You carrying?" And I was like, "Yeah. You can never be too safe, you know? Bye." But he said it to me in a way that it's like, I feel like he was he said it to me in a way that made me feel like that he has taken someone's life before. Like, that he knew He knew not because like I was like doing it improperly, just like fucking. He just knew. Is that a flare gun? No, it's not a flare gun. It's my revolver. It's my carry. I go to the store. Also, Astra loads 357 Airlight. We sizing you up? He just seemed like he seemed like a nice old man. Like he seemed more like a. The tone he said it in was like a carrying. It was more of an approval like thing, right? Like yeah, I think he approved the fact that I was carrying, and thought it was a good thing. But like it also felt like he just knew because he had seen some shit and he knew a thing or two about like fucking combat. Like I swear to God, the way that he told me, but now I'm like nervous about it. Like I don't want people to know. I heard he shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. All right, chat. I gotta go to the store. I will try to stream tomorrow. It is Sunday tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. So thank you everybody for watching. I'll be live hopefully tomorrow.